Guys, the artist has just released in Dead by Daylight, which means you can now jump into game on console or PC, any platform, and play the new killer in Dead by Daylight. And of course, with a new killer comes a new Adept Achievement. So I wanted to make a video showcasing how I got my Adept Achievement for the artist. Hopefully, they'll help you get yours. The survivors in this gameplay, all very high MMR survivors, but they've been used to bullying killers because the artist is quite a mechanically hard killer to play, and so a lot of people are struggling to do well with them. The survivors thought they could bully me. They soon realized you can't bully DOWSEY, so they started taking this game very seriously. In fact, one of them, maybe even three of them actually, play in DBD tournaments. That's how serious these survivors are. And so you have to use her perks really well if you want to get an Adept Achievement, as well as her ability, and hopefully this video will showcase how to do that. For those who don't know, an Adept Achievement in Dead by Daylight is essentially like a trophy and achievement that you get when you get a merciless killer result with a killer whilst only using their 3 unique teachable perks. And actually, depending on what grade you are currently, it makes the achievement harder. For example, if you're iridescent grade like I am, you actually have to get 4 iridescent emblems at the end of the trial to get a merciless killer result. So if you want to get an Adept Achievement, it's actually better to wait till the 13th of the month because it will be easier to get it when you're Ash 4. Regardless of that, here's what her perks do and how you can use them to get an Adept Achievement. If you guys don't want to watch this, click the timestamp in the description and you can jump to the gameplay. I hope you enjoy it. So, her perks, Grim's Embrace, basically works like barbecue. Every time you hook a survivor for the first time, you get a token, and once you've hooked all 4 survivors once, then the entity blocks all generators for 40 seconds, and you get the obsessions aura revealed to you for 5 seconds. This is some mid-game gen blocking slowdown. It just allows you to control the game and get back into things. It's really useful. Hex Pentimento is a perk that came out 1 year too late, but if a survivor does cleanse a totem, then it is very useful because you can rekindle that totem and get an effect which will basically slow down survivors' repair speed by 30%, which is huge. That is almost double speed the time it takes to do a generator. Not quite. It's about, I think, 43 seconds roughly added to a generator. A lot if you get 1 stack of Hex Pentimento. And then Scourge Hook of Pain Resonance. This is your key perk to winning games with the artist for the Adept. If you hook a survivor, always hook them on a white hook, and it will regress the generator that has the most progress by 15%, as well as giving you the scream of a survivor who's on that generator. So it gives you information as to where the survivors are, as well as regressing gens for you. As far as add-ons are concerned, Festering Carrion is her best add-on. It decreases the cooldown of your ability by 0.5 seconds. If you don't know, you should always shoot 1 crow in almost every chase because it takes 5 seconds to get the crows back and 8 seconds to repel when you shoot only 1 crow. If you shoot 2 crows, it takes 9 seconds, which means the survivors have a second advantage on you. With this add-on, it's actually an 8.5 cooldown. So in theory, you can shoot 2 crows, but that requires the survivors to not immediately want to get crows off, and that's a mistake by them. And the other best add-on for this challenge would be Thorny Nest, which gives the Mangled status effect whenever you damage the survivor with your crows, and that means the survivors take 20% longer to heal, which is just a bit more slowdown. Other good add-ons you can run would be Severed Tongue, which makes it so that you have your movement speed recovery faster after using your crows, or Matthias's Baby Shoes, which gives you an aura reading of survivors that are within 5 meters of your crows before you shoot them, and that can help you land shots. Those are really good add-ons. Now let's get into the gameplay for this Adept Achievement. So this is a huge map. I know one of the survivors in this game is very good, and we're going for the Adept, which is very tricky on this killer. Because, well, if the survivors split, then it can be very hard. This Michaela is making a huge error. Maybe it's their first time playing versus the new killer. They are not trying to repel their crows. Oh, they are playing a very non-direct route. So this is a huge error from newer players against the artist. They don't try to repel their crows. Because they don't try to repel their crows, they get hit cross map, and then they go, the artist is too strong. So that's something you need to keep in mind when you play versus the artist, is that you should try and repel crows. I don't know how that didn't hit. It was pretty in line with her, but that's fine. She's playing very far away from the shack, which is okay. Just vault that window twice. That gives her very little options for this next chase. So what we're going to do is set up a thing here. And we down her by using our crow before she comes back to hit the pallet down. That's just a use of our power. We set up close enough that it would be in lethality range, and she came back and fell into our hands there. So that's huge. It looks like our Scourge Hooks are really useless in this game. So it's a bit of a shame. Going to be hard to deal with, unfortunately, is when these Scourge Hooks are so far away. set up some crows to scout out survivors. They're on that one back there. I don't think we meant to hit them, but we did, so that's fine. We don't have enough time to repel, get the crows back and get a ninja state on them, but we can potentially refresh it. No, we missed. That's fine. All right, good hit onto the ace. He's in a lot of trouble now. Yep. We shut down that loop immediately. Okay, well, she wanted to get hit, and she did. That's good for her. We'll just let these crows refresh. I don't think the survivor has a flashlight, so I'm not very worried about them. That's fine. Let's hook them up here, and we'll get a little bit of gem regression, which will be good. Okay, I don't know what Laurie's doing, but she is running behind us. No reason. She might have dead hard. She did. She's still in trouble. I should hit the ace, who's going to have his burrow time run out in just a second. And we'll try and down this ace as well, who I think healed themselves. So they will not have... oh, no, they didn't heal themselves. Okay, that's fine. These guys are kind of trolling a little bit, but we are just going to hook the Laurie. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. They're trolling a little bit. Nice hit on Michaela. Get a hit on her. She stopped repelling, so we'll get our refresh as well. That's her down. Right now, the Feng is the only one doing anything. She's just sitting and making sure that she does gens for her team. Oh, I can't use this because it's too close to the pallet. That's fine. He just walks into it anyway. Here's Laurie. It was too close to the hook. I wish I could use my power whilst carrying a survivor. What? How did he manage? Oh, Michaela, of course. That's the Feng now hit. The Feng is the last survivor I need to hit for my Grim Embrace, so we'll go for that. That's a ninja. It's a good one as well. She's probably continue running. She did. She usually has dead hard, this survivor. There it is. We've outplayed her completely. Easily. Nice. If she vaults again, she will get hit by the crow. If she runs through it, she swarms herself. She's ran away from the pallet. Yeah, dead hard. I think we can still hit her. Because this pallet's been dropped. Oh, there's one here. And she's going to go down. I don't know why that didn't count as an attack. It should have counted as an attack onto her. And a down, because she was close enough to the crow, but it didn't. He has dead hard, remember. There's a pallet here. He hasn't started repelling his crows. Now he is. No, he's not. If he vaults, it refreshes the crows. There he goes. He's down. I'd like to hook the Feng soon. I am wrong. So I can get Grim Embrace on her. The survivors are still doing okay. It's not like this game is easily won by me. Like, yes, the survivors are being really stupid, but they can easily just turn this game onto me if they want to. There's Feng. That was an injure. And there's the down. We'll just send one crow off. And that's Death Embrace, which is huge. Because there's so much potential to stop the gen progress. That's a ninja? Oh, it's not. Maybe it's because it's going through the pallet. He dodged it. He vaulted. That's a ninja. That's good because we do have a Scourge Hook back here that I want to use. There's the down. Perfect. Just for some of you guys who are watching, one of the players in this game plays tournaments, the thing. So just giving you a bit of info on some of the skill levels of the players in this lobby. That's the Michaela injured from afar. Huge. Oh, she kept running. I thought she would double back, but she didn't. There's an entrance point here. Going into the building, so we'll go in as well. They're just running a distraction loop. We get the hit on the Michaela, and we'll get the hit on Laurie in just a second, I think. It's a pretty bad route for her. She was trying something. Didn't really work out. So multi-levels is definitely your friend against this killer. And Michaela did well to try and run up onto a multi-level, but she wasn't able to do anything once there. So this gen should regress again, which is good. And it looks like Fang's here, which is a bit annoying. I like my power to come back. Yep. Alright, so she's fucked up. Perfect. Little regress again onto the gem won't hurt. And also might tell us where Laurie is. Laurie's finishing the gate then, so that's fine. We get X-Gate info from this, absolutely. So if she's on the X-Gates, we know. I don't know what Laurie's trying to do right now. Maybe Laurie's trying to get the rescue, but she can't get close enough. There she is. Alright, so Laurie has to insta-rescue, I think. She has Dead Hard, remember? There it is. And we're going to try and down the thing now. Instead of letting it get too far away. No double back. Just run straight to the pallet. Just Dead Hard, remember? She's waiting it. Right, cool. I have DS, and if she does, we'll just have to pick up. This is an Adept that we're trying to get right now, which is why we're playing around the DS. And also the Laurie's decided to DC randomly, so that's cool. GG. Yeah, so since the survivors never decided to cleanse the totem, and they only bless totems, which is meta right now at high MMR, we never got to use Hex Pentimento. And this is going to be the issue when you're trying to go for your Adept artist game, is that you probably, unless you're playing it like mid or low MMR, you're probably not going to get much value of Hex Pentimento. It can have value, it's just hard to get value out of. All the survivors here, look, we got a 666 slam, we had a Tawny player, and we managed to get an Adept with just effectively 2 perks. That's pretty good. And hopefully that gives you a little bit of an idea how you can play the killer using their perks only to get some value. Obviously, it helped a little bit that some of the survivors were trolling a little bit at the start of the game. They were trying to, like, I guess, bully a little bit. And so we punished them every time they did that. But yeah, there you go. Really good stuff for us. GG.